Hi, everybody. It's Kira here, the teen librarian at Rawlings, and here to give a little book talk. I'm actually going to talk about a graphic novel today, and from what I hear, the second volume of this is relatively on its way, which I will definitely enjoy. The book is called Check Please, and chapter 1 is Hockey. So this is a great graphic novel narrated by the main character, who is just a fantastic guy. And I can't even remember his first name because he goes by nicknames. But his last name is Biddle, and he becomes a hockey player later than most of the guys on this college team. So it starts out with him going to college. He's been recruited to play college hockey, but he's really small, which is quite odd. Mostly when you think about a college hockey guy, you think about a tall guy. He's really big and strong, and he's this sort of skinny little guy, but he's really fast because before he played hockey, he was actually a figure skater. So he's got crazy moves. He can outmaneuver guys. He's got what they call soft hands, is what his coaches refer to it. And that's why basically they've recruited him, because in high school, though he went to high school with not a great hockey team, he has made it there, and he's pretty different from your standard expected college hockey guy. And one of his other things is he's had this vlog, and he's basically talking. There are definitely parts throughout the book where he's doing his vlog and we're the audience, and then it covers his experiences, and from meeting the guys on the team, and getting to know them, and the house that they live in. And the other thing about Biddy is he loves to bake. That is his other passion. He's an amazing baker, and he's constantly baking this amazing food, which the hockey players just devour. And it's sort of about his growing role in the hockey team and at college. And the one that he's terrified, absolutely terrified of being checked, right? He's this little guy. He's never had it happen to him. And there's a famous kid. Well, he's not famous. Let's see if I can get there's an image of him, which is a little more. Jack Zimmerman. This is Jack, looking a little sad. But Jack Zimmerman is the son of a very famous hockey player in the NHL. And before he went to this college, which is a small college. It's not your sort of what you would expect for big hockey schools, like Michigan or something like that. And he was expected to be drafted right at high school. But something, he decided that he wanted to go to college, and it's never quite revealed exactly, what happened there. But he's sort of the best player on the team. He's the captain, and he doesn't really mess around at all. They'll throw these crazy keg parties at the house. Jack doesn't drink there. He eats well. He's very focused on getting everything done properly. And then, there are a bunch of other players who are just hilarious. And so to watch them get to know Biddy and really, and love him, they've all got each other's backs. And he has, he's nervous about coming out to his team, and he is gay. And so he comes out to one guy first, and the guy's like, yeah, that's great. What do you think? We're going to beat you up, which, I don't think is not too far from the imaginations of LGBTQ athletes when they go to school and they've got to out themselves or to be much happy outing themselves. And what's really great is that the guys don't change their behavior at all, you know, and it's funny. It's great cartooning. It's got great stories, and it's got a lot of heart, both on the ice, because they make it to the Final Four, and they're these sort of like this small school, but they work really hard and they work together, and there are a couple of moments where everybody gets checked. They're painful, you know, and also Jack reaches out to him. Jack really reaches out to him and tries to teach him how to get checked without being completely destroyed. How to sort of take a check and be able to deal with it. So Jack is a fascinating character, and essentially all of the characters are really well developed and funny, and the house is funny. I can't resist. I can't recommend it more. You know, I cruise through reading it because it's a great story. His mom is really, really funny. Sort of a bit overprotective and so proud of him. It's crazy how proud of him she is. And he's a little embarrassed, but, you know, it's all good. And he does some great things for the team that surprise everybody, you know. And it's really mostly about relationships, though. And it's about this kid who is different. He loves to bake. He's gay. He's tiny, but he still plays hockey. And he's on the varsity hockey team at, you know, this small but great hockey school. Anyway, it's funny. It's fun to read. Check it out. I'm excited for the second volume. And I just want to show you the back because they ask him to do one of his spins at prep because they want to see, and he does one. And they're like, "Oh my God!" They're all freaking out, you know. So anyway, great graphic novel. I've actually been reading a lot, so I should have other things. So I'm traveling home for the holiday. I actually live back east, so I don't think I have book talk for you next week. But I want to make sure that everybody has a safe and happy holiday. I know this hasn't been the kind of year that you feel like celebrating a ton. But we can, you know, give thanks that we made it through. And I think, though it may not feel like it right now, I think all of us have gotten stronger. It's one of those experiences that during that experience, it doesn't feel like we're stronger at all. It feels like we're helpless. Like everything's out of our control. You know, we can't go to school like normal. We can't hang out with our friends like normal. Nothing is normal. It's just hard. Everything is hard. And everything is hard to live through and to adjust to. But the fact of the matter is we've made it this far. And we're going to make it. We're going to make it until, you know, we've gotten this thing beaten. Until we've been vaccinated and we can go back to hanging out with people, going out to hang out with people, touching, hugging our friends, and being in better touch. Until then, we just got to keep working. You know, we got to keep trying and keep focusing on keeping ourselves well. Not just by wearing our masks and staying 6 feet away, and probably for everybody in school, having to go to school on a computer, which is beyond really my imagination. We didn't really have, I think my school had one computer when I graduated, and only probably one student even knew how to work it. That's not true. We had more than that, and we basically knew how to type. But there was nothing like what it is now. Let's just put it that way. The internet was born as I went to college, and I just can't imagine this as a young person, and I can't imagine how hard it is. But I do know that it changes everything. And I want to give you all of my props for making it as far through this year as we had. And let you know that proud of you. We care about you. We can't wait to see you in the library again whenever that can happen. And we're still going to be working on stuff, virtual programs, all kinds of stuff. We're going to keep trying to try and give you some programs that you can enjoy. Okay. So happy holidays. I know I'm a little late for one of them, but happy holidays. I will probably see you before the new year, but take care of yourselves, take care of those you love, and read a great book. You know, you can always do that alone. All right, take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.